And I'm still recovering from the party the other night. I mean, I say the stupidest shit when I get drunk. And so that's it. No more drinking for me. See what I mean? But I got some cool stuff the other day from both Sharon, Joyzy Gal, and Logan. They gave me some cool prints for my haunt. I'll be able to use them in the gallery hallway. That's where the drop panel is going to be. So it'll be perfect to help disguise the drop panel. Just a whole bunch of pictures all along there, with one of them being the drop panel. They're all religious prints, which is perfect. So we got this one here, and this one from Logan. These two came from Logan. And then Sharon, she found a crucifix for me. She also found these two oval frames with some nice prints in them. So they'll work well in the haunt as well. And then Sharon also gave me this piece of foam with a cherub on it. So I'm not quite sure what I can do with that, but certainly I'm sure I can carve something out of it, even if it's just a tombstone. One other thing Sharon gave me was a Bible. If you remember in the church section, the two people on the pew, the two parishioners, I want them holding Bibles. So that'll be useful to have. And 3 more robes, black robes. So I'm going to have lots of use for them. Now, I'm not kidding when I say that Sharon actually asked me to roll out a red carpet for her, have a picture of her mounted at the end, and she wanted me to get down on my knees and pray to her and to thank her for giving me that stuff. So Sharon, how about just a thumbs up? Okay, we're going to work on him some more. A couple more things we got to do. One is, as I mentioned yesterday, the prop rises up like this. But there's nothing, as it is, to stop it from just continuing traveling up and shooting off the top here. So, to limit the travel on the prop so that it only goes a certain height, I'm going to use some cord. Tie it into the base and tie it to that shoulder platform. It's a little bit of a safety feature for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mount the brackets that's going to go to the base, and then on the shoulders, and then attach the cord. Taking a 2-hole pipe clip, screw it down onto the base. They're going to run the paracord up through the frame and out the top. Now I need to drill a hole in the shoulders up here, just so that the paracord can be fed through. Just a simple knot down here. Doesn't have to be exact, but it says leave about 3 inches inside the pipe. So that's what I want to do. Just want to measure about 3 inches on here, pull up on here, and then we would tie it off. And that way it won't go any further than that. When it goes up, that's as far as it can go. Once I have the solenoid installed down here and the 3-way, I'm going to put a piece of fabric over the top of that as well, and that way it'll also stop anything from getting caught on those parts. The monk prop is done until the solenoid valve comes in. I was going to mount the speaker box under here, but I decided what I'm going to do, just like I did with the LED blinking eyes prop, I'm going to convert that over to a wall outlet. Once I've done that, then I can mount it up underneath here, and we can have some sound with it as well. So this is what you missed yesterday, was me attaching this wire here to really extend the switch on here. Now though, this is my battery compartment right here. This red wire here goes into the battery compartment, and the black wire here goes into the battery compartment. My guess is that these are the wires that I'm going to have to run off of. That sounds plausible, right? I don't see any other wires running out of that box. Just snip those wires and hook them up to the plug, right? 3 AA batteries, just like 3 AAA batteries, I learned. It comes out to, they're 1.5 volts each. So that'd be 4.5 volts again, just like when I did the other prop. This doesn't have 4.5 volts. It has 5 volts. It goes 3, 5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5. Pretty sure the 5 volts would be close enough to it, although Mark Fawcett has said he's seen, like, I should test this adapter because he said he's seen like outputs on them that can sometimes spike really high. Mark had also suggested, remember the last time when I did this, I cut off this connector here. He had recommended keeping that, saying that you get the end part and that it's just useful for an easy connection. Well, I actually took him up on that, and I went to Radio Shack tonight to see if I could find a connector for this. Employees that were working there, no clue. I found the drawers where they had these connectors, but nothing that, like the female part that this would go into. So tonight I'm going to cut this off. I've gone ahead and connected the wires to what I think is the correct hookup here. Now on these wires, one wire has a series of long dashes on it going down. The other one has writing on it. I'm going to guess that the one with the long dashes is a black wire and the other one is the white wire. So I have hooked up the black wire to the black wire there and the white one to the red. I've got the adapter set to 5 volts and I'm going to plug it in and see if I can blow some stuff up. Whoop! That was wrong. Oops. Okay, I think I just blew that. Smoke rising is not good. Okay, silent prop can work too. Oh boy. There's probably no hope of repair of that. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. And so is no knowledge. Well, I guess I won't be hooking this up to the prop anytime soon. Alright, that was somewhat disappointing. I was looking forward to getting this to work. But I actually blame the folks at the Dead with Dave crew. I had asked them which wire was which before I did this, and no one got back to me about it. So it's their fault. So if you like what you see, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel where you too can learn how to electrocute yourself. Okay, thanks for watching another exciting episode.